Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Chanel's Sechan Budhiman. Jakarta, Japan plans to export Maritime Self-Defense Force destroyers to Indonesia, the Yomiuri Shimbun has learned from government-related sources in both countries. If realized, it would be the first time for Japan to export destroyers and is expected to be the largest export of Japanese defense equipment. The move is also likely to further the development of Japan's free and open Indo-Pacific vision. According to the sources, possible destroyers to be exported to Indonesia include the 30FFM, which Japan is planning to put into commission in 2022. The destroyer can perform various functions such as mine removal using unmanned aircraft. Indonesia has told Japan that it wants to import 4 ships and construct 4 more ships in Indonesia through technology transfers. The project is expected to be worth about 300 billion yen. The Indonesian government is working to strengthen its naval strength, being wary of Chinese ships sailing in its exclusive economic zone (EEZ) near the Natuna Islands in the South China Sea. The Japanese government believes that the export of destroyers will be a warning to China and bring stability to surrounding waters. Before you're watching the video, don't forget a cup of the warm coffee and the snack. Don't forget to subscribe, likes, notifications bell, shares and comments. Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga visited Indonesia in late October and agreed with Indonesian President Joko Widodo to proceed with talks on a bilateral agreement on defense equipment and technology transfer to enable Japan to export defense equipment. Senior officials of the MSDF had visited Indonesia in late September with officials from Mitsubishi Heavy Industries Limited, the main manufacturer of the 30FFM destroyer. On Monday, the defense ministers of the two countries held a video conference. Japan has its 3 principles on transfer of defense equipment and technology, in which exports of defense equipment are limited to those that contribute to peace or national security. Based on this, the government will hold talks with Indonesia on the export of destroyers. Indonesia has also received a proposal from an Italian shipbuilding company and has indicated its intention to decide on a contractor after considering the price and the participation of domestic companies. In August, the Japanese government allowed the export of its air defense radar to the Philippines, its first export of defense equipment. It is also proposing exports to Vietnam, Malaysia and India, believing the expansion of sales channels is important for maintaining the domestic defense industry. Concrete ideas are believed to have been proposed at the meeting between the two leaders to allow the export of equipment to be used for life-saving, transportation, alert and surveillance activities, or mine sweeping. Exporting a destroyer will not be easy given the principles because the ship has not only a warning and surveillance function, but also an offensive capability, said a senior Japanese Ministry of Defense official. But exports could be possible if they were made for joint ship development purposes with a foreign country, the official added. Meanwhile, the medium callus destroyer is varied, starting from the Hatakazi class 5,900 tons, Asahi class 6,800 tons, Akazuki class 6,800 tons, Takanami class 6,300 tons, Murasama class 6,100 tons, Asagari class 4,900 tons, Hatsuyuki class 4,000 tons, and Abukuma class 2,550 tons. The latter is the destroyer escort, or a warship in the Martadinata-class frigate. From the ranks of the destroyer class, the largest unit population is the Murasama class, which currently has 9 units. Quoting from japantimes.co.jp, the 11th of May 2020, it is said that the negotiation process is currently underway with the Indonesian government. If the deal for the destroyer sale is successful, it will provide momentum for Japan's defense equipment exports and help realize Japan's initiative to make the Indo-Pacific region free and open, said a Japan Times source. Back about destroyers, the Japanese Navy, Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, is known to have various types of destroyers, all of which are built by domestic shipyards according to NATO standards. The most alarming are three types of classes that adopt Aegis technology from the United States. Maya class 10,500 tons, not yet operational, Atago class 10,000 tons, and Congo class 9,500 tons. The end of the topics about Japan plans to export Maritime Self-Defense Forces (MSDF) destroyer to Indonesia. Don't forget to subscribes, likes, notifications bell, shares and comments from Sechan Budhiman.